How is it now? Is it better? Okay, very good. I'm muted? Not really. I'm never muted. Yeah, thank you, thank you. So guys, so there are some huge storms going on there, prominences I would call it, easier. So those are the ones that are pretty huge, large, low volume, low volume. I don't think so. It's pretty good actually. Check your volume again because it shows pretty good volume here. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty brutal, guys, in terms of. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. Deborah, thank you so much. You hear only music. I think you have a lag. Wait for a little bit. It'll come. Let me know if it is any better now. Oh, maybe the low volume because of the sun? I don't think so. The sun has not much influence on what we are doing right now at this moment. But yeah, I mean, it is really, really busy. So I thought I should put it out there for you all to see it. I didn't realize sun is this busy, so. Yeah, you may need to go. Yeah, refresh your screens. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, this is live sun, folks. What you are watching, we have huge wind going on right now. You can see the sun is shaking a little bit. The reason for that was the wind is like close to 20 miles an hour or 17. So, Nancy, watching from California, LA, thank you. Yeah, quite a bit going on with sun. There is a huge, you see that on the right hand side of the screen, there is a huge coronal hole on the sun. Actually, there are multiple of them. So they might cause significant solar storms. I don't know if the flares are not really big, not X class or maybe above, but definitely there is some possibility there. Oh, you're asking the debris field from the Comet 3I, is it going to affect at Earth at some point of time? Most of the Comet 3I debris that we have seen coming from like micro debris, right? So they are tiny and most of it is gas and some other porous kind of debris that we have noticed, right? So I don't think, I mean, by the time they come into the Earth's atmosphere, they will burn up. So if you're asking, is it going to affect the Earth? I don't think so. Unless there is a huge chunk of stuff that pass through our atmosphere, which is more than unlikely. Nancy, you're asking, is sun sending high gamma rays right now? Yes. Actually, that's a very, very important thing. Whenever you see those huge coronal holes there, right? So essentially they are the, I would say, signs of sun sending either X-rays or gamma rays. They are lot more potent, highly powerful magnetic waves. It's a, on the electromagnetic spectrum, gamma rays are one of those dangerous ones, or X-rays, right? So we need to, luckily our sun's magnetosphere is protecting us, but that's the one that is shielding us right now from, I guess, getting burnt on the earth. Yeah, Dopey, you are saying sun is experiencing period of high activity as it remains the maximum phase. Yeah, it is. We have seen probably the most active sun, at least in the last few months, I would say. I was surprised to see how active sun is. Probably this is more active solar cycle than previous cycles for sure. How long from what we are seeing the sun now on your screen till those rays arrive to us? No, those rays are, unless they are prominences, they are coming out of sun. When the sun, you see that on the right side of the screen from the NASA time lapse, you are seeing sun rotating. So it takes like 30 days to rotate, like a complete rotation, right? So if you are seeing something on the sun, like prominences on the side, chances are it will take at least 15 days for us to see from our side. And they happen quite often, but now these large prominences are something new, like something, not when I say new, something, sun is getting more and more active. What were you asking? How? Yeah, I don't know about original sun have died. No way. Our sun has been quite busy. I mean, we cannot have, within 7 minutes, you will actually notice if something happens to sun. And that's not going to be fun. After the cycle, Nancy, you're asking, will it calm down? That's the hope, right? That is what we are expecting it to do, like, which is come down a little bit. Actually, sun more and more is also, we wanted to see if the space weather is pushing like other activities on the earth, right? So we are kind of making sure that it's not messing up the, earthquakes or volcanoes or anything else are not coming our way. There is no, like, science won't agree that there is a relation between these, but I have seen myself the data over and over again. There is always, these things are coming up, either the earthquakes or some storms or some mess on the Earth's weather whenever there is huge solar storm. So that's always the case. That's happening all the time. The black part inside the sun, what is that? Yeah, so Freiter from Denmark, you asking? Yeah, that is called the black one is the coronal hole on the sun. We cannot see the coronal holes from the earth. Okay, so if I have telescope or if I don't have telescope, if I have solar sunglasses, I won't be able to see those coronal holes, period. The reason for that, because the coronal holes got the gamma rays, X-rays, and they are the ones that makes that black. And we can't see them from the earth because Earth's magnetosphere shields them from coming to us. That's one part. And they are not visible light, meaning visible spectrum. We can't see with our eyes. That's not our wavelength. So what we do is we send these telescopes up into the space, and specifically that designed for X-rays and gamma rays to see these. So what you are seeing is only possible with a telescope in the space that can capture gamma rays. Otherwise you can't see them. Have the coronal holes have always been there? They come and go. They get formed, and as the sun rotates, like in 33 days or whatever the time it is rotating, they might disappear by the time they come back. Sometimes they become bigger. They form again. So it happens all the time. You have a low volume. I think you need to increase the volume on your side. Please let me know if the volume is low. It should not be the case. It's showing good on my side. Guys, are you facing the low volume on your side? Let me know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys, yesterday when I was doing the YouTube premiere, I had that audio issue, right? I was extremely surprised. I was premiering the YouTube video about the new discovery, the new alien files release, the UAP files release, right? So when I was playing that, there is like probably 4 minutes, or maybe 6 minutes, I don't know what the time is, maybe 3.5 minutes. That time, only music was there, and I don't see my audio anymore. I don't understand how that happened. So actually it's there in my, by the way, people who are joining as members, I took picture right now of sun, and I'm going to send you all that picture. So let me do one more time. Oh my goodness, the sun is extremely bumpy. So yeah, it's so unfortunate that it is moving so much. Yeah, let me take a picture now. I'll send you all this picture. You are open to process it. Freit from Denmark, thank you for joining as a member. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Anyone who joins as a member definitely will support the channel. Thank you all. No, I don't think we can afford sun blowing up. Yeah, I did a close-up of the sun, so that way at least you guys can see it. Trisha, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, these are live images, folks. Live images of sun. Yes. So Sherry Lopez, the Space Force logo and the National Air and Space logo both show the spinix. Yeah, always they have, you know, there is something to it. Okay, always that aerodynamic logo, there is something to it. It's a long story. I mean, I have to actually talk to you like close to 30 minutes to explain the history behind those, particularly the Air Force or Boeing or Artemis or Space Force or any one of these logos. There is a pattern in every one of those. And it's so much to talk about. Some of it is real because they all are intentionally designed that way. And then every meaning of every one of those logos is a history by itself. It's like takes a while to explain all that. So yes, your observation is correct. Folks, thanks for joining as members. You all will receive in some time this picture of sun that you are looking at, and that's what is going to. I'm going to send you all in the post. Sun produces 650,000 times in a second. Oh yeah. The energy, yeah, the too much. And Nancy, thanks for joining. Kim, thank you. Kimberly, thank you for joining as a member. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, so I wanted to move this location of the sun where it is right now to a different location. I'll show you guys, like, the remaining sun is not that active. Like, I'll show you, I'll keep going. This, you are watching right now the surface of the sun. You're asking, before it was called Orion? Oh, thank you. Foxy, I appreciate saying that. Yeah, this is our live sun, folks. Okay. So what you are watching is live sun. Yeah, you are watching it. Look at on the other side of the rim. It's a little bit active, not a whole lot there. I'm just showing you the rest of the sun, how busy it is. The sun is conscious. Yeah, definitely. I don't doubt that. Every one of these major space objects, right? Definitely they have their own mind. Whether we call it metaphysically or whatever it is, right? Yeah, there is something to them. They may not be the same as human life, but they are a lot more powerful. A extremely powerful. Otherwise, they don't do what they do, right? So, oh, what sun was before it was sun? I don't know. Like, these are millions and billions of years of history. I mean, if you're asking scientifically, it was hydrogen atoms, right? That's what it is before, science-wise. But from a metaphysical standpoint, we don't know. I mean, every religion has a story, right, to talk about the origins of all these, but they end up being just the stories because there is no way to prove them, unfortunately. I'll grab some water, guys. Hold on. Yeah, definitely bring your popcorn. Yeah, definitely. It's a star, yes. Our sun is a star. I'm just looking at the edges of the sun to see any other places where things are crazier. So, why is the edge of the sun red? I believe that's I can say it's the weather on the sun, right? So when you take a picture of the sun, see now there is no redness, right? You see it? The entire sun is now red, right? So this is basically one way to look at it. When you increase the exposure time, rest of the sun can show the brightness, the atmosphere, the weather on the edges, they are not as bright as the surface of the sun. That's why it's red. Yeah, no, I'm happy whenever there are no clouds. So yeah, optical lens view, correct. Trisha, that was this is coming through a telescope and camera. So that's what is making it. Middle is like 3D. Yeah, yeah. It's the way I mean, if you believe sun is round like sphere, right? Yeah, it shows the 3D nature when you are at the edge of the sun, right? So it's an amazing object, folks. I mean, it is something very busy. I was surprised to actually see that it is this active in the late in the solar cycle. Why it is, and I'm looking at to see maybe by end of this year it might calm down. So Yeah, sun is, particularly when you get closer to the sun, you will realize how big, magnanimous that object is. Like compare it to any other planets that we watch all the time. Like sun is huge. So when you look at the surface of the sun, and particularly when you do this astronomy stuff a while, when you navigate the close-up of the sun and navigate the close-up of the moon and other planets, you will immediately realize how big the sun is. So it's not the numbers, it's actually, you can feel it, how big it is. Of course, close-up telescopes are going to make it more better, right? So yeah, we are back to where the storm was going crazy. So Elena, thank you. Elena, thank you for saying that. Yeah, no, these are fantastic. I'm going to send you all these pictures. I just wanted to see if I can maybe focus any better. And I will take, I took maybe 3 or 4 pictures today, so I'll take a small video too, and I'll send you all in a Google Drive folder. Yeah, you guys can process it, I don't know, take a picture of it, print it, whatever you wanted to do. So the AVI file is going to be huge. See, this is how the AVI file is going to come to you. That's what you are watching, the AVI file. Anyway, so what I'm working on now, I wanted to complete that project before these president starts making announcements that we are going to release the files, the UAP files. Before that, I was actually working on the electricity, how the Earth is called the global circuit, right? Electricity circuit. So I was working on that. It was an interesting topic. You guys might like it once you see how it impacts from Earth standpoint. I was working on the Tesla tower, like Tesla free energy, that Tesla was thinking, how he was thinking in his mind back in, I guess, his time, 1800s. And then I slowly moved my research towards 1900s and talked about the Schumann resonance. And then that's when I stopped. I could not complete the rest of the video, so because I digressed into the other topic. I'll post it maybe tomorrow evening. I'll see if I can complete it by tomorrow. Are these solar flares fire? Are they coming to the ground because of gravity? Well, these are, I don't think we can equate them to fire. Think of more like plasma. Okay, so even though they look red and they look like fire, think more like plasma, right? So the high energy plasma, that's what it is. Those flares are. Those prominences that you are seeing on the screen are mainly the high energy plasma. That's what you are seeing. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about the doomsday stuff. Yeah. I try to avoid that topic as much as I can. It just makes the depression in the people mind, right? So I don't want to add to that, right? So whenever you talk about, I guess, end of the world, end of whatever, you're always talking something sad, right? I mean, it could be something new, like some people are expecting to get out, but generally it's going to cause more depression to a lot of people. So I try to stay away from the topic as much as I can. Yeah, because it just drives your energy down, right? You wanted something that increases your energy, not something that is going to force you down, right? Yeah. So before we corner ourselves into, yeah, world is going to end now, right? Always that pushes negative energy into the world, right? So we need to learn what it is. I mean, at least that's my way of looking at things. You need to know really, really well what it is, but you don't want to be in a situation where you're scared and depressed, right? That's why I give as much explanation as possible and simple, so that way people are not confused. Like if you talk about earthquakes and volcanoes every 2 minutes, what are you saying? Like the world is going to end now, right? Because there is always earthquakes, there is always thunderstorms, there are always volcanoes. It's earth, it's live, it's natural. And if you keep talking that more and more, you are going to multiply that in your head, and it just brings your energies down. So I'll stay away from it. Yeah, Shri, the hot or cold fusion, it's fusion. It's basically, it's not hot, it's not cold. Essentially, what's happening there is, think of like almost like nuclear kind of energy, right? So because of the material, that's immense material, and the pressure towards the center is going to ignite that fusion once, and it never stops. Like that's how the sun is born. Yeah, Nancy, I have the same philosophy. I wanted to live my life without every minute worrying about is it going to, like, volcano is going to come or earthquake is going to come. That's not real life. That's like not a good life. I feel like that way. You need to know though. You don't want to be ignorant and then just sit there. You got to get to the bottom of understanding what it is, right? So you got to really know your stuff well, and then leave the rest to whatever has to happen will happen. Yes, that is correct. It's too windy, folks. It's like crazy windy today. I don't know. I have to like put a door next to the telescope. I'll show you that setup. I put two doors on each side of that carport kind of thing I was pushing where my telescopes are in the backyard. So those two doors are big kind of barn doors, right? I I built them with somebody, right? With the contractor, I was building them, and I had to keep the door open and put the telescope next to the door, so it kind of stopping a little bit of wind, but it's too windy. So yeah, so that's my next video you might be seeing. I also have the second part 2 of what you guys saw last night. There is more to that UAP files than I lost time. Like, it's almost like 17-minute video. So I was like, I don't want to make it too big. I can't even upload it, right? Yeah. So I thought maybe I should break it into multiple parts. Yeah, windy here too. Yeah, windy in Texas, folks. Sandra, where are you from? If you guys are curious of the music that is being played, these are a collection of music thing that is going on, and the guy, I believe it's a guy, who is playing now is called Joe Wandrini. I'll show his he's an interesting kind of a guy. Oh, I can't show his name. It's on the other one. Okay. But anyway, so that, yeah. Oh, you're in Pennsylvania. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's take a look at, see how we can actually see the live view of the wind. Oh, you're from... Oh, wow. People are from all over. I'm always surprised of the folks that are all coming in, not just from the US, from every country, right? So there's a bunch of folks from UK, Australia, Canada, Cuba, Mexico. I see the comments all the time. Oh, you're from Trinidad, Colorado, Romania. See that? I was telling you, I write the comments as much as I can, reply them, and people from everywhere. So by the way, I know like we are all enjoying the live views, right? Wanted to update you on what is going on with that other comet, the new comet that is going on. So let me bring that up quickly. So the A2026, where is that? I think something happened to this website that I go all the time. They are more into advertisements now. I guess they need more money. So I'll bring it on another screen. Hold on. Yeah, the C2026 A1. Let me show you what's going on there. Yeah, I was trying to show you guys this one. See if I can bring it up. I'll put it on the bigger side. Yeah, we need to see a little bit. So at least you guys can see both now, right? Okay, so what's happening for that C 2026 A1, I just wanted to show you guys quickly. So this is the C, if you guys can see it, let me zoom in a little bit or zoom out. See, this is southeast, right? This is where it is right now. This is the comet that we were trying to capture, which is going to get like really bright, right? So what's happening was, if I go into the evening time, it just came out from the other side of the planet. Evening time, when I need to take a picture, it goes to the, okay, I'll stop here. Okay, you see that now? This is southwest, right? Literally southwest. Let me back up a little bit. Yeah, so sun was right here on the right side. Can you all see it? Can you all see the right side? You can see the sun setting, right, on the west. Now, what's happening for me was whenever I try to take picture, thank you, Truth. Thank you, appreciate that. Thank you from Pennsylvania, Rob. Thank you. Yeah, so whenever we try to capture images, it usually tend to go towards southwest, like literally into this location. And by the time we wanted to take a picture of this comet, I have literally now 30-minute window to take the picture, and then it disappears. It goes, it sets. And that time is reducing every day more and more and more. So I'm getting very curious how this comet is going to play out down the line. So we'll see. Yeah, it is like, if I'll show you guys from a time standpoint, right? So today is February 22nd. So if I go up 23rd, you see that? Every day it's further down. I'm not doing anything else other than moving the date. As time passes by, it goes towards sun, and we have very low visibility. So this probably, my guess is, it will become like a southern hemisphere kind of comet, not really the northern hemisphere kind of comet. That's how I feel like, at least from what I'm seeing. Yeah, it might end up being a southern hemisphere kind of comet. Yeah, if there is no wind, and if the night is clear, I might take pictures of the 3i Atlas also tonight. After taking pictures of this 2026 A1, because 3i is there all night now, pretty much. It's too faint. Let me show you that one too. It's like, let me go today's view. So 3i is coming in the nighttime. Pretty high in the sky. Yeah, you see that? How close it is to Jupiter right now? So this is Jupiter. Okay. So I set up the other telescope for me to actually see the, what is it? Interesting. You live next to a multi-story car park. When there is a comet possibility visible here in UK, always go to the top of the car park. when the sky is clear. Yeah, that's a great idea. I love it. Yeah, I don't know, guys, what it is. Probably it is Elon's car. It could be very well, yeah. Yeah, Jeannie, that was the idea. I didn't wanted to push too much on that one, but I put like 5 pictures of the 3i, and you can buy anything you want. Like, meaning some people may like it, some people, so I'm giving them choices. I have one that is looking like a comet. I have one with that 5-pointed one. I have one that is like 3, like that shows like almost like that multi jets that are coming out. I don't know, I forgot. Yeah, there are like 5 pictures I put. You can pick anything you want. Is this real time? Nancy, yes, I am talking real time. You just type the message and I'm saying hello. Yes. You lost the Starlink? Yeah, I have a backup Starlink in my house just in case, because anything can happen. So this is Jupiter, this is Comet 3i Atlas, and it's pretty close. Like right now I moved to 7:30 in the night. That's what the time that I'm showing you right now. So yeah, so is the telescope in real time? Yes, yes. The telescope is right now pointed to the sun. For me, the time is 2:24. I'm in Central Time. 2:24 in the afternoon. And it is showing live sun. Correct. If you join as a member, or if you are already a member, you will get this picture. So you bought a Coolpix 1100. Yeah, I bought those. They're actually, cameras are really good. Like some of those cameras have like long view lenses. They're beautiful. Oh, nice. Very nice. Very nice, Gilbert. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like, if you, I mean, right now, most of our cell phones, like even the iPhone that we are, the newer iPhones or newer Androids, they all take beautiful pictures of actually moon. If you zoom in closer, it automatically reduces the brightness, sharpen it for you, like meaning really nice. And if you take a picture, it does it beautiful work now. It never used to do that. Earlier it was like you got to go and reduce the brightness and all that stuff. You are my brother. Thank you, Gilbert. So yeah, so you just need to zoom in now, and the AI in the camera knows you are pointed to the moon, so it lowers the brightness automatically. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we will try to take a picture again of 3i tonight. I'll show you guys tomorrow. Yeah, thank you, Gilbert. Appreciate that. Yep. Yeah, I was amazed by. I wanted to take a time lapse of the storm, but it's too much work and it keeps shaking and stuff. But it's good enough what I'm watching, so I don't really need to see the movements, live movements. And look at how I wanted to put it back full screen. Look at how beautiful. Yeah, once in a while, it just gives so much clarity on the picture there. I don't know if you guys are noticing or not. Yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to show you guys today. I don't think I have much bigger agenda other than that. I just wanted to talk about the last night stuff, what happened there. And also there is a part 2 of that video coming for the UAP files. And also I have a part 2 of that, the one below the ice continent, right? The Antarctica whole thing, right? There is a part 2 of that video coming up. And yeah, there are a bunch of things I'm working on. So they are all coming next week. Trisha, thank you very much. And that's pretty much what I have for today. I hope you all have a very good Sunday. If it is Monday for you already, then have a very good day. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, everyone. See you all next video. Appreciate coming in.